again, friends, and I wanted to start this video by playing some flute. I was playing a little bit earlier before I started recording, and it really captured the sadness of what's going on in my heart right now. You know, Rumi has a poem where he talks about how the ney or the flute has this deep melancholy because it's yearning to return back to the original plant that it came from. And I feel a deep sense of sadness for my people, for the Iranian people, for what they're going through right now, for the suffering that they're suffering right now, you know, all because, primarily because they're stuck between Israel, America, and, you know, the hardliners in Iran. And, you know, things look to be escalating day and day. Everything's getting worse. The situation's getting more violent. You know, right now, Trump is looking more and more deranged by the day. He's basically like a bully kid in the high school or in any school playground that's been bullying everybody for years, and he's never been hit back. And finally, somebody hits him back, and he's just so shocked and confused and angry. So he wants to go even harder and get more violent and be even more of a bully. And I remember, you know, when I was a kid, I read this line that geography is destiny. And it's, you know, it's very true. And, you know, destiny of America, if you think about it, the reason America has been able to become a superpower for the past few hundred years is because it's sitting on a separate continent from all the other important countries. The only other countries on this side are the countries in North and South America, which are also fairly new. And America was able to just kind of become the superpower on the American continent. So no other American country was able to attack it. It's separated from all the other countries by oceans and oceans. So it's been fairly isolated. And, you know, if you think about Iran, also it's just kind of at the center of everything. I mean, it's at the center of the oil trade now. Before it was at the center of the spice trade. It was kind of where everything went through. And so throughout the centuries, it's been subjected to all kinds of wars, you know, all kinds of destruction. And here we are again, another round of that. And, you know, the Strait of Hormuz is another part of this geography's destiny. You know, the fact that the Strait of Hormuz is there and the, you know, IRGC can use it as a leverage also plays into that geography's destiny. Because if it wasn't there, they wouldn't have this card to play. You know, this war probably wouldn't have to happen. They would have to probably make a deal, or they would already be toppled, or, you know, who knows. But regardless, I mean, again, geography is destiny. It is there, the Strait of Hormuz, and they're using it as a card to play, as a leverage. And it doesn't look very likely that America is going to be able to take it away from them anytime soon. So I think things are going to just escalate more and more. There's going to be more and more violence, unfortunately, from the American side, the Israeli side. And then, of course, you know, the IRGC is going to inflict more violence on the neighbors and Israel. And, you know, the biggest losers in this, of course, are the Iranian people, because they're stuck, you know, thousands of them dead. Who knows, at some point there might be shortage of food, shortage of water, shortage of power. And the longer this drags out, more and more are going to get killed. So anyways, I just have this deep sense of sadness just to see my country come to this and come to ruin at the hands of this, you know, satanic pedophile cabal of Epstein's tribe. And I pray for peace. You know, I hope that everybody comes to their senses soon, even though that's unlikely. I still pray for it. that we can have peace soon rather than later. Much love, guys.